the Radioddity GD-73 UHF DMR handheld HT. Coming up. Okay, guys, good afternoon. Welcome to Ham Radio 2.0. If this is your first time to join us here, please click on the subscribe button below so that you can keep up with all the videos that are posted on this channel. I am finally back to DMR. So let's do some stuff. Today's beer of the day is the Hop Fusion Feisty Blonde. I actually just tapped a keg of this. I've got a kegerator that's over there in the corner. I'll put a picture of it right there. Haven't had a keg in that thing in like 2 years. Maybe 3. Decided to get one. These glasses are available for sale, $10 a piece on GrapevineAmateurRadio.com. So today, we're talking about the GD-73. This is a new radio from Radioddity. It is a small, I think like 3 watt. You're going to like that part of it. I know I did. I'm going to see if let me pull up the website here. I've got a couple of links for you guys in the video today. If you go down and click on the very right down here, if you're watching the video on YouTube or on my website, hamradio2.com, the first 2 or 3 links is going to be Radioddity is going to be giving a giveaway. They're going to be doing a giveaway, is what I should say. They're going to be doing a giveaway for this radio for my subscribers. And then I'll put a link down there, and you can do, if you don't win the giveaway, or if you just want to go ahead and buy one, you can go in and use the code HamRadio 2.0, all caps, HamRadio 2.0, all caps, no spaces, and you can get a 5% off. That'll act as a 5% off coupon code for the link that's down there in the description. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to change this over here. I'm going to look at this. No, not that one. This one right here. So we're going to look at the screen here. So this is the link. This is the bit.ly link right here that's in the comments of my YouTube video. The radio sells for $79.99, and of course, like I said, 5% off. You've got these coupon codes if you want to buy multiples, but the coupon code that works for my subscribers will be 5% off for one radio. So the features of the radio is a 2600 milliamp hour battery, palm-sized. It does say palm-sized. It's kind of a weird way to say it, but okay. I was looking for... No description. Here we go. Maybe I didn't scroll down far enough. Okay, so here's the frequency. UHF is 406.1 to 470 megahertz. 2 watts. 2 watts out on high power, half a watt on low power. So this would be a great radio if you use a hotspot. If you're a hotspot user, and you normally talk on a hotspot in your home QTH, this thing would be great. I wouldn't really recommend it if you're wanting to do, well, 2 things. If you're wanting to do, I turned the flashlight on, didn't mean to. There we go. If you're wanting to do repeater work, if you've got a great repeater network in your area, like I do, probably not the best radio in the world. It does not have a room movable antenna, so you can't hook up an external one to it. And so you don't want to use it mobile. Because I know several guys that use a MD380, UV380, or a late Alliance HD1 or something like that, and they take the antenna off, they put an external mag mount on their car. Fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's not a mobile radio, but there's nothing wrong with that necessarily. But this is not a good option for that. This is a fantastic option for... I keep hitting this button on the side. This button below the PTT is the flashlight. You can see the flashlight on right there. And I keep hitting that. So anyway, not a good option for anything but a hotspot, in my opinion. If you use it on business band, like in your office building, inside of an office building, probably be great for that. But the hotspot, this is basically a hotspot HT. So nothing wrong with that. But the coolest thing, the absolute coolest thing, it's micro USB chargeable and programmable. The programming cable that comes with it is a simple micro USB cable without a chip on either end. That's pretty slick. So I like that. Let's switch over here real quick. There we go, right there. Switch over to that. I'm going to move that out of the way. This is the box, of course, for the radio. Those of you who don't care for unboxings can mute this part. It's not really an unboxing, but you've got a small little belt clip here. This is a wall wart with just a regular USB connector on it. So that's kind of cool. This is I already took this part out. This is some little thank you card they put in there. 1 year and 6 months warranty, 60 days, no reason return. That's cool. There it goes. Focus. Pretty slick. User manual, which I already took out, of course. And it comes with a little an earpiece, a push-to-talk earpiece. So that's good. And then this, of course, is, let me move this out of the way. There. This, of course, is the radio. Let's see if we can. I don't know why the camera's doing that. But oh, okay. I think it was doing that because of the white and dark on the background there, so it didn't know what to do. Okay, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit on this. Okay, so that's what the screen looks like. That's what the whole radio looks like. You've got the power button and a channel up-down button right there on the side. I'm sorry about the focus. That's the back of the radio. And then that's the push-to-talk, and, of course, the flashlight button. Turns the flashlight off and on. Here's the zoom in of it. So let's go through that menu again. I zoomed it in, but then I didn't activate it. So message, contacts, call log, settings. Go in the settings menu. Like I said, very basic. Not much to the menus here. But it does charge via USB and program via USB, so that's kind of neat. One thing I will say, I installed the software. You can get the software from the Radioddity website. Right here. And again, this link will be in the YouTube video. Radioddity.com/pages/Radioddity-download. That's where this is. And you click on the GD-73A and it pops up this little menu. You can download this. Latest version came out July 4th at the time of this recording. And one thing that I noticed when I installed the software, I kept getting this error, and it would say, I'll show you the exact error real quick. Let me show you a screenshot of this error. So I downloaded and installed the software, and when I tried to launch the software, I got this error. It says the code execution cannot proceed because library USB01.dll was not found. Reinstalling the program might fix the problem. That was incorrect. Reinstalling the program did not fix the problem. So I sent a message to Radioddity. They replied back like the next day. It was very fast. And they said, basically, what you have to do is you have to install the CPS, install the driver, which I thought was strange because on Windows 10, you usually don't have to do that. So I installed the driver, and then plug the radio, power the radio on, plug it into USB, and then launch the software. Now, and it worked. After I did that, it worked. Now, they said you only have to do that the first time. You don't have to do that every time, obviously. You're not going to install the CPS and install the driver every time. So after doing that the first time, I can go down here And I can, let's go back to the screen cap here. I'm going to launch the GD-73 software. It's going to pop right up. It looks just like the MD380 software. I'm going to plug in my radio. And you get the Windows beep. And then you get here. And read the radio. Blah, blah, blah. Right there. And we can go into digital contact. Go into zone. Zone 1 and 2. DMR channel. Little bit different than the TYT software that we're used to. Not, I mean, it looks the same, but the difference in these 440 frequencies are whether it's the A or the E model. The A model is for the A model is for the USA. The E model is for Europe. Okay, so the radio, obviously, here's the specifications on the radio. Okay, so the A model is for the USA, and the E model is PMR for Europe. Oh, let me switch the screen. Still getting used to my new setup here. There's that. 1,000 channels. You know, a lot of these guys, they don't put the number of contacts in the description. I think that's a little bit lame that they don't put the contacts in the description. But, again, as I said earlier, this would be a great, and I know a lot of you are going to be like, it's not dual band. And that's true. It's not dual band. It's just UHF. 406.1 to 470 megahertz, as I looked at, as I showed you a minute ago. But But I also said it's a great hotspot radio. And most hotspots are not dual band. Some of the DV Megas are dual band. The Open Spot's not dual band. The DX Mini's not dual band. So for a non-dual band radio, $79. It's not that bad. And for a USB charging, see, you could keep this thing in your car. If you have a hotspot in your car, you could keep this thing in your car, charge it via USB cable plugged into your cigarette lighter, which is very easy to do. So you don't have to worry about a proprietary desk charger. And then use it on your hotspot, carry it with you. It's small and compact. And I mean, what are you going to do? It's a small radio. So that is that. Let me program. I'm going to program a channel into it real quick. If I can find my mouse on the screen. There it is. Okay, so let me go here. I'll go ahead and read once more because I just unplugged and plugged it back in. Read successful. That. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I put my ID into it. There's that. You guys probably want to see what I'm doing, don't you? Real name, DMR radio. GD-73. Oh, okay. That's in general settings there. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to say, yeah, power level. Again, it's only 2 watts. So yeah, I'm going to run it on high power. Access 3148. That, talk around, yes. Slot 2. That's interesting. A DCCM slot 1. DCCM slot 2. That's very interesting. Color code 1 is fine. Let's go to contacts. Digital contact. P1, P2. No, don't want that. Let's go Texas statewide. call is 3148. Okay. Close that. We're going to go contact Texas statewide right there. Channel name TX3148. That's just what I called it for the purpose of this demonstration. And then close that. Zone 1. Zone members. Okay, good. So let's write to the radio. Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing that it's only there it goes. So let's switch over to here. Now, move this out of the way. Okay, that is my frequency I put in. And that's the, okay, that's it. Yeah, okay. KC5HWB testing. Okay, good. So it says calling when you key it up. KC5HWB testing. Now, I don't have my hotspot plugged in right now, so I'm not actually keying up any hotspots or talk groups or anything like that. Let me plug in my, hold on. Gosh, I thought that was longer. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, gosh, that glare is blinding. Plug in my DX Mini hotspot here. PiStar, again, this is a DX Mini. People ask me, what's your favorite hotspot right now? My answer is generally the the open spot. But the DX Mini is great. So, let's see. KC5HWB testing on Texas statewide. There's that. We saw it key up. Got a pretty good loss rate in it. KC5HWB testing on Texas statewide. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that loss rate's showing like a 4% BER. That's just an adjustment in PiStar. That's all that is. And somebody's coming back to me, and I'm not hearing him. So I bet I know why. I'm betting that if I go in here, and I got to create a receive group. That's what I'm going to guess. So let's go in here. Receive group, group 1. That's in there. Receive group list is none. Group 1. Go in there. Group 1 has Texas statewide in it right there. Go back to my channel. I changed that to group 1 just now because it was listed as none. So let's plug the radio back in. And I'm going to go here and right. There's nothing that comes up on the screen when you're writing to the radio, which is a little bit strange. It's writing to the radio right now. And it just finished. So the radio's rebooting when the writing is done. But it doesn't come up on the screen and say programming when you're writing to the radio, which is fine. Just FYI. So that's the USB port, by the way, at the bottom. Micro USB. All right, let's try this once more. That was... Let me go back to my PiStar screen here. Nope. There. Okay, that was... Okay, let's try this again. KC5HWB on statewide. WB7SKK, how are you copying me now? Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Sorry for not coming back to you last time. I'm testing a new radio, and apparently you have to have a receive group programmed into this radio for it to receive. I was seeing your traffic come across the Pi-Star hotspot, but I was not hearing any audio come through the radio. So I made a quick code plug update, and then and I'm hearing you just fine now, QSL. Yeah. Especially when you're telling everybody about the radio. Right. You can always make them aware of it. That is correct. Okay. All right. Yeah, for sure. Good deal. Okay, how is my audio sounding right now? Because when I unkey, Pi-Star is telling me I've got like a 4.1% bit error rate. So do I sound broken up, or how does it sound?
Honestly, you sound very normal for a DMR signal. I don't hear any problem with it.
Okay. All right. Well, good. I mean, hey, that's what I wanted to hear, obviously. I never want to hear that it's all broken up in R2D2, but you never know. Okay, man. Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming back to me. And test successful. This is the new Radioddity GD-73 monoband pocket-sized HT that is UHF only, but it's charging and programming via micro USB cable. So it seems to be working pretty well, I think. Right. Yeah, it's just a 2-watt output, so it's not full HT power, as it were. But yeah, I mean, if you're just working on a hotspot, either mobile or around the house, I think it works pretty well.
Being able to use it around the house and just, like I said, short pocket-sized radio for running around the house during the day and running, like on weekends or something, and using the home hotspot.
Roger. All right, man. I appreciate it. I'm doing a test for video recording here. So thanks for coming back to me. And Greg, I heard you out there too. KN9SUU from KC5HWB on statewide. I keep turning that flashlight on by mistake. That button sticks out too far.
Hey Jason, good afternoon. I just wondered what radio you're using. It's got ample audio. Really booming in, possibly a little on the loud side, but it has some really interesting audio characteristics. It's very bright as compared to some of the Chinese radios. But just curious what you're talking on.
Okay, yeah, I was talking to SKK down there around the Belton, Troy, Texas area. But no, this is the Radioddity, if I can say that word right, Radioddity GD-73. It is just a little 2-watt pocket radio, very similar to that Motorola you've been talking about. It only holds 1,000 channels like the Motorola does. Probably not nearly the quality as the Motorola, but it's probably a tenth of the price also. So now is a radio I'm reviewing for my channel. So I thought I'd key up the hotspot and see what kind of performance it was getting. So there we go. That is the really good audio reports from 2 different stations. I cut the conversation with KA9SUU short a little bit because he likes to rag chew. Nothing wrong with that. He's a good dude. He's one of the guys that's in the local club I'm in. But even with the bit error rate that Pi-Star is showing me, let me do this once more, and I'm gonna zoom in on my Pi-Star here and change to that and change to that. There we go. So the bit error rate on Pi-Star is showing like a 4.5%, but both of them said my signal was good. So I can't really complain with that. I mean, yeah, you can adjust Pi-Star up and down to make that better. This one's currently adjusted. I had a 0.4% bit error rate when I was using this Pi-Star hotspot last night with my Alinco HT, my Alinco dual band HT. And it was beautiful. Sounded great. Again, this is the DX Mini. I'm going to have to do something different with my lighting situation here because I'm fixing to do an updated video with this guy. But it's put that right there. How's that? I turned the power off because I'm talking to you guys instead of talking to these dudes. So anyway, that is the GD-73. So anyone who is interested in this radio, I mean, $79.99, 5% discount. They do not charge Texas state sales. Well, they charge sales tax in whatever city they're in, I think, but they have they have a U.S. presence somewhere. I don't remember exactly where they are, but anyway, go enter the coupon code HAMRadio 2.0 and all caps and get a 5% off discount code. And go click on the link below to enter for the giveaway that they're doing. So you can get one of these for free. 73 guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe to me below. Go check out my website at hamradio2.com. Sign up for my email list. And those of you who are on Patreon, I'm going to start a brand new newsletter coming up. So I'm going to have an exclusive newsletter for all Patreon subscribers starting in August of 2019. 73. And I hope to talk to you guys on DMR.